Salutation, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time we went to the moon. Honestly, I had a blip of thought, proceeded not to think, and now we are here. In the middle of a cutscene. And just like that, richness, Naya. Well, we were on the moon. Currently, we are here. Apparently, on the edge of Naya. Feels like we only just left Nutcry.
Remember back in Nasha Town? How all our friends came to see us off before we left?
You know, I just on impulse clicked over to the new region, completely not thinking that there'd be a cutscene to catch me. And I was like, wait a minute. And now, here we are. Anyway, it's taking a while to load. So, darlings, what have I been up to? I've been doing my...
The day's finally come! We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the nosties? Soon, we'll have our answers.
I suppose so.
Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your brother mentioned. What is he expecting you to find there?
A sympathetic soul?
Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
It sure has been a long time coming. I admit, I'm a little nervous too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset.
I suppose.
Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how can we be any more prepared?
Great point. Thanks for the pep talk.
Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Columbina.
Whoa! Columbina? Huh, you kind of snuck up on us there.
How'd you know I was here? I don't think I told anyone. Bye, Mon.
Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't sell you out this time!
This time. Lunatar.
Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off.
Oh?
I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy.
I guess we'll see her there.
She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
Yes?
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there... Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, Don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her.
How'd you figure that?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lauma that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score, and we'll come back to visit.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Time flies and you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends and reminiscing about past adventures. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey. Which is Nijnaya. I do admit that I have so many quests to do. Are we gonna be faced with sheer cold, or is
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty!
we're
Come on, give up!
coming up to a glacier? Everwinter without mercy. I have no control yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it got put as a flashback. It got put as a flashback. I am the most salty creature in existence. I had that quest selected, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine if I go over there and teleport real quick. Because Nasha Town is way down here. It's not like I'm over there. I'm going over here. Unfortunately, I'm also like 3 days behind on my battle pass. Ugh. A day, and well, I at least want to try to get these dailies. I know we can do this real quick. Detour. This area would not interrupt your story experience. Yeah, that's fine. Because basically what story experience? The story experience is, hey, we got to Shinjaya. Now let me immediately turn around and return and return to Nodcry because I wasn't actually done. I forgot to drink water today. It also just occurred to me. I was the traveler. Yukumasaur. What? Sure. Nadia? Lovely. I wonder if we missed any birthdays.
Bring it! We got ourselves a straggler.
I got him cornered.
Just barely.
Not too far now.
Amazing!
Bring it!
Resistance is target acquired. Intel. Send. Farewell.
Carving waves!
Useful talk.
Need a surfboard?
Not too far now. Locked on. Resistance is futile. Intel. Farewell.
If you're ever wondering how I set up my teams, purely vibes. Like, the entire thing is vibes based.
Let's ride!
No, I could have done a second one.
Bring it!
Oh my god, cat. Jesus. Hello, precious thing.
Be free.
Surf's up!
I got him cornered.
Carving waves!
Farewell.
Did it Weapon, artifacts, talents. Talents, artifacts, weapon, artifacts, talents. Talents, artifacts. Cool. I'm not crazy. To be fair, it is like
Bring it!
Let's ride!
Locked on. That was unexpected. Not too far now.
Carving waves! Amazing! Surf's up!
corner. Yeah.
Alright, so when in doubt of what to grind, might I recommend more?
Ten points for agility.
Be free. That this time. Tell me what you see.
Let's ride!
I lost. Not too far now. Target acquired.
Got a few more. Ah, yes. Oh wait, no, I also need to. Change this Genshin impact. Yes, this is exactly how I get my title names. Everwinter. Mercy. Ooh. Do Everwinter without mercy. Into the wind. Into the frigid north. Alright. That should be updated. Updated successfully, it says. Yep. Everwinter without mercy. Into the wind. Into the frigid north. Finally, you and Paimon prepare to set off for your next stop.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it.
Also, I forgot to stop by the Statue of the Seven. Nobody died though, so it's all good. What is trying to get me? Shinizna. That is not Shinizna. Get out! Sorry, I'm. Am I sorry? No, I'm not sorry. Don't mind me, is what I mean to say. Don't mind me. I'm being just as hippity hoppity. I do this on my own time. Pass from thing to thing.
This
I'm like,
realm-
yes, I need to do this. I need to do that. Wonderful, because of course it is, because I haven't been here all week. Been busy. No finisher, etc. Home Depot. That was like that. And then don't think anything is worth 70. Yeah. And then... No, I clicked on it again. And then... Furnishing. I like having at least 2 of everything.
If you ever...
I've already done that. I don't have any money, I just realized. I'm broke.
This realm...
I have 70. I have 70 realm currencies in my name. That's a problem for the later.
If
A
you
problem
ever...
for future. Many more is 81. I need to do 6 more of these. Ugh. Can I get them? Or hold on. So 4 more claim daily commissions. Right. Because I don't have any. Right, because with as yes, you're popping off shit. Jesus Christ. Right. It's been so long since I've done a daily commission. Okay, they're here. Okay. So, while we're fiddling around with our delay before Nod Cry. Yeah, no. Basically, I have not been able to do anything because of that. It's been like 3 or 4 days. Wednesday, Thursday, and it's now Saturday turning Sunday. So yeah, no, it's been quite a few days and I have not been able to do anything. So I'm like behind. Okay. That happens. And I proceed to be disappointed and then I proceed to move on.
Hi.
You just hit. Honestly, so far, things are good. Anywho, since we're just doing whatever, I shall ramble as I am wont to do. Yes. I'm like, how in depth do I'm like, do I acknowledge the books I'm reading? I'm reading a variety of books, honestly. Like,
Happy to apply.
Farewell.
You are not welcome here. I'll be back.
I got him cornered.
beg genre fix because like fix invocations. No, I don't think I give the big genre. I don't even think I give. I'm going to vaguely tell you about them. So one set of fix that I'm reading. Oh my gosh! Like, I'm. It has been like rotating around in my head for like longer than I can. My job could be. Right. A nice spot far away. Like, camera and head out. Anyway, it's okay. Like my bread and butter kind of fix are just take a character. Oh, take a character and give them forever to deal with whatever the hell problems they have, and like. Well, I'll fight. Here's the answer. If you face trouble, fight. Please try. Just like you're ready to fight against it. Ah, yes, mostly grass, but don't mind that. Sorry, I'm just like highly entertained by whatever the hell this guy's doing. Sure. I paid like a quarter of attention to that task. Anyway, so like this one fic, like, okay, the main, like, okay, in the normal, like, main media that this fic is from, because of course it's a fanfic that I'm reading, like, this character is the oldest character of the bunch. Honestly, in the fic, they're still the oldest character. But oh my gosh, what
Temperature's just
what the other has done has so
10 points for agility.
delightfully flipped everything on its head. Oh shit! Anyway, this character is like normally they're like the oldest character of the group, like portrayed as like one of the most dangerous. Like it's debatable how like actually dangerous. They don't really do much in canon beyond just like war farm and just be cool. Like in canon, the character's pretty chill and it's just very much a you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you sort of character. But also this very fun character to write about that. So naturally, like, what do you get when you have like an immortal character? You know, the whole.
Even though I'm a name engraver, forging ancient names isn't my primary work. Helping people in the tribe forge tools and weapons makes a...
Yeah. So, like, normally they're very, like, hands off, like, beware old men in a profession where men die young, sort of thing. And, like, that's the whole thing, because they're, like, thousands of years old, and normally. And just, like, hearing that, like, they're just.
Bring it!
What? It hasn't
Add
been
Ast-
1,000 years old, but you are
Thank you for-
ages. So.
Ad Ast.
Very dangerous character. In an abject standpoint. Objective. From an objective, like, standpoint. Very old, very dangerous character. But, like, in canon, they're in canon, they're pretty chill. And in a lot of fandoms, fandom does what fandom does, which is take one character trait, amplify it to 10, and then make that their entire personality. Not everyone does that, I admit and acknowledge, but I'm gonna say it's a trap of people who don't. I'm gonna call it a tourist trap. highest. How do you know that people didn't actually pay much attention to the characters? Which is, they take one aspect of a character's personality and put it to 10. It would be like, well, Xion. Like, she's a very, like, smart character. And, like, yes, like, she's always trying to, like, avoid her work, but that's specifically with Malvika. And, like, it would be as if her characterization got boiled down to sleeping a lot and avoiding Malvika. Meanwhile, she's much more of a character than that. She's a surprisingly wise in the character. She's a master of her craft. She's good at what she does. It would be like Orin getting boiled down to a very naive character. Nietzsche being just like a house minder. Lualani being just friendly. Like, she's also a great warrior for things like that. Like, characters being boiled down to the one trait. Just sort of always...
Target acquired.
Like, I always die a little bit. Because I'm just like, he's a great character. Like...
Not too far now.
Like, there's some great characters. Honestly, I just have to tell, like, the general vibe. I don't know. I just have to, like, 10 out of 10. Honestly, I could be talking any of the Dungeons and Vampires, like, lyrics that I've been, like, consuming lately. And I've been,
Locked
like,
on.
talking, like, with fans and stuff. Like, I've been like Main Street. Like, am I watching show, movie, book, yes. I'm not telling you. You're working on a story that it's write it yourself.
Two can play at that game. Everything has a price.
Apparently that's I was not paying attention to yourself. So
Be free.
apparently I know I am they're a vampire, they're a monster, they're inhuman. And the reason why I was like building up the characters and how they are portrayed is because they basically get like flipped on their head. And in this fic, I'm like absolutely enthralled with it. Like, I'm just over the moon. The moon, you say? The frost moon? This is what I should be doing. But alas. I love how this looks like a giant mouth. Don't even get me started on the dark side of the moon. What's going on there? I don't know. What is trying to get my attention? Who knows? Anyway, the frost moon is not concerned right now. One does not just casually concern themselves with things that they should be concerning themselves. One is procrastinating. I do want to go to the moon, and wherever the moon may be, it's daytime. I can't see the moon now. This is Genshin. The reason why I was like building up this like vampire character is because, okay, a good fic writer can flip a character's like entire characterization on their head and just still make it
Farewell. Here's what I'm
they
gonna
will
go.
see
You're free now.
Let's ride!
in the slightest. I mean, I say like not in the slightest. I really do mean it. Like,
Need a surfboard? Oh, where's the surfboard?
Not too far now.
that's what they needed a surfboard. Like,
Party
they're
away!
like not suddenly incompetent, but they're a level of helpless that reached in canon, and I'm just like over the moon with it. I'm beating around the bush. Okay, so like, of course, there's always a non-human aspect, but apparently, like the fic writer, again, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about unless you've read this specific fic. Apparently, the fic writer woke up one day and just said, "Hey, what if instead of human, or what if instead of a human turned a vampire, they just went,
Time to say hello. Farewell.
what if they were bad vampires without there being a bridge like that?" And it's like base kit idea. Like, I'm like, if you pitch it to me, I'm like, oh, this is a terrible idea. But then you actually, and it's just like, how have I never read this before in my life? And the answer is, I was far too unlucky to have not, for nobody else to have even considered such a thing.
Target acquired. Two can play at that game.
Like, it really does not. Like, I'm saying it, and it just sounds like such a silly idea. It sounds like the perfect project where you're just gonna end up with tactical days.
Tell me what you see.
Like, what the hell did you just read? And it's like, yeah.
Perfect wave!
What if that big scary vampire on the castle over the hill was
Need a surfboard?
originally just like a little bat? And like, that's what it was. It's like, okay, well, what are the goals and motivations? The goals and motivations are being a bat.
I got him cornered.
And it just... Hi. Oh, you are sleepy. You just gonna lay there? Oh, not even a look at me. One of the cats just came, laid down, very carefully stepped over my keyboard. Very polite of him. Moth. Hello, Moth. Yes, yes. Oh, no, you were being so good. And now he's resting his head on my keyboard. I spoke too soon. But it's just like such a simple. Right. Wait, no. I remember I just had recently re-listened to my audio and somehow they got. Or I could just be talking very quietly, which to be fair, it is like. It is in the middle of the night. Alright, you're moving. Can you put your head literally anywhere else? You could lay not in on my keyboard, little one. He's like, but you see, you're looking at your keyboard. He's such a sweetie. He really is just so sweet. Hold on. right beside me. I can see you. Yes. You're so comfy. You're so cozy. You're so sleepy. You're just a sleepy baby. Sleepy babe. No. Because you see, I'm right here. I have not left you. I'm sitting like this. Where's... No. Hat. It's dark. You're covered. Nope. I have desk space right beside my main desk that is specifically for the cats. And it's like specifically there so that, like, you know, the whole yes, put a box lid on your desk. You know, they hop out of the box lid because I'm not paying enough attention. They literally just Shoot. Sweet baby. Little bastard. You can be right there as long as you stay there. We are in a delicate symbiosis. You're making this really difficult. I know. What sound did I make? Oh god. Oh shit.
Be free.
Amazing!
This is a perfect symbiosis, cat. Don't move from where you are. I'm only slightly stressed out about you falling off my desk. Oh, hey there. The TLDR is Moth just wants to snuggle. I got so lucky with my cats. 2 out of 3 of them, or 2 out of 3 of them are content to just be in my general vicinity. 1 out of 3 of them wants to be the snuggliest little snuggle monster that you've never seen. Yes, I see you. And he's like, yes, I see that you're seeing me, but you're not giving me all of your attention. You're focused on something else. They are so sweet, though. Yes, I see you. Which is fine. I can put you on my lap. You want to be a lap cat? Just... No, he does not. Immediately no. He wants to be a desk cat. Which, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take and accept. Of course I'm moving your tail. Your tail's in the way. He's like, why are you messing with my tail? You don't need to mess with my tail. I don't need to mess with your tail unless your tail is in the way. You little bugaboo. Such a sweet.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Let's ride! You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Well, he's moved. Alright, I keep forgetting to hear. Hi. Do you want to be a lap cat? Have you considered it? Have you thought about it? Because, like, you know, it's like, if I consider it, I've decided. deal with this. Lap cat, yeah, sure. Okay. I can deal with this. We can deal with this. This is fine. I've stopped petting him. And I once again forgot to heal. God damn it. I'm like, there's a reason I keep pausing, and it's so I can heal my characters. Yes, you're such a sweet one.
Are you running away? Prepare to meet your maker! Carving waves!
Target acquired.
Okay. Okay. We're good. You can't see how awkward my existence is, but honestly, I'm fine with that. Please have no idea how awkward my continued existence is. Anywho, we did our dailies. That was stressful. Okay, let's now continue on with Everwinter without mercy. Into the wind, into the frigid north. Finally, you and Paimon prepare to set off on your next stop. Yeah, no, I have 3 cats in my vicinity. One is like right by my feet. One is sitting, napping my lap. They're just barely resisting the urge to fiddle with my keyboard.
Let's go!
Yes, yes. Sorry, I was just looking back at my... Let's go.
Look! They look similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kuvaki.
I do suppose.
That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now.
Oh. Can I catch? I'm not gonna attack. But I can't catch. No catch? Snezhnaya.
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
Case in point. Oh. Paimon, did you get buried in snow?
Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
Well, at least it's just snow.
It's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
Sigil. I was about to call it a sniggle. That's a snow. Oh gosh. Moth has decided he doesn't want to be a lab cat anymore, and a desk cat is. I can hear Gord running around. Gord like a pumpkin or a squash. Not like Gord isn't. You've been gored. What are those? Bear? I'm low-key reminded. snowball flowers. Or are we just going up though? Come on, what is taking you so long? Why are you not being the best travel guide? Was at that? Oh, you just wanted us to... Right, I remember what she said. Paimon's gold wants you to be close for a bit. You disappeared! I was fully ready to wander off and have my own adventure.
Check it out! Those are bears, right? Aww, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute!
Pizzly.
Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here.
Take a picture for Paimon.
Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick! It looks like a train carriage!
Okay. But yeah, Pizzlies, when grizzly bears and polar bears combine to become one bear.
Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned?
Probably because it's cracked in half.
Ooh, it's still so cold.
Still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow.
I don't know. Maybe. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier?
I mean, it is Snezhnaya, the land of Everwinter. It's never happened in Nodcry. If you're cold, come a little closer.
Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather.
Oh?
It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too.
Should we turn back?
Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Well, don't push yourself, okay? If you start feeling worse, tell me right away.
Yep, sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come!
I'm expecting her to just fall out of the sky. And there's that sheer cold.
Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely...
Nope. I think we'll be okay. Blizzard tense and movement is not moving at all. Yeah, you oh my gosh. Gord now too. Thankfully, Gord seems to be fine with being a desk cat. No, do not.
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there! Phew! Let's get out of this storm!
Oh god. One day they're gonna break something and I'm gonna be heartbroken. And I'm not gonna be sure. Gord, leave it. Oh, for Christ's sake.
this place? Where's Paimon?
Oh my god. Not you too, Minnow. Okay. I seem to have lost much of my active desk space, which would be fine if it weren't for the fact that I'm actively using my desk space, which is why it's my active desk space. Okay, well, you're the first one that I'm going to move, or at least try to move. See, I'm going to move him and see if he stays, and if he stays, lovely. If he doesn't, hi. Yeah. Look, you can stretch out. And then Minnow, sweet baby that she is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, we have to find Paimon. We fell from wherever the hell we were before.
Paimon? Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
Someone's been here. Mom! He's such a sweet baby. He's such a sweet thing. Just does not. None of my cats understand the concept of personal space. You have no idea how hard it is to breathe at night when there's a cat who's trying to sleep on your face. And you're just like, oh, but you make the best pillow. There are literal pillows that you could be resting on instead. You do not need to lean on me. Don't mind me. Just a little grouchy.
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
Again, campfires. Someone's been here.
I'll keep this close.
Otherwise, just make it like some flickering lamp. Oh, or just... And up and up and up we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows.
It says here, Krasnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
Right, and not half frozen to death. Now you see, instead of campfires, we should have just discovered one of those a little sooner. Ah, I'm stupid.
A reward on the road.
Okay. Because I'm slightly goulash. Delicious goulash. A steaming hot stew. Just one spoonful sends down to earth sense of satisfaction welling up from the depths of your heart. The meat's flavor grows with every chew, bringing limitless strength to the eater, even in the coldest wintry wastes. Decreases the rate of sheer cold accumulation for all party members. Oh my god.
What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Okay, Gord is being such a sweetheart, and he's gotten out of the way.
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original.
Original what?
Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time.
My gosh. These cats. No fear, no fright. They are the most unbothered creatures in existence. Oh, sleepy baby sound. Moth is not out. And Gord is just on my dizzy. Gord. I need you to move, bud. Like, I need you actively. Mix that up. Hey, buddy. You see, there's an entire desk space. Not right. He just tucked into me. Child, no. I need you. I need to put you down. Baby. He's so sweet. These cats, I pick them up just randomly. All the time. And I'll just like move them here, there. I'll carry them around with me as I walk around the house. They are so sweet. I'm talking about. I need. I'm actively just holding Gold. I'm on it. Oh my god. I'm going to cry. Cuteness overload. Hi, sweet baby. Okay, I gotta put you down now. You know when cats like wrap their paws around something because they're just being so gosh darn cute. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're fine. Look at you, Gord. You're okay. Right there. And Moth has knocked out. Like, Moth is completely bothered. Gord, no. No, baby. No. You need to They're like, but you're supposed to be in bed, and we're supposed to be sleeping, and it's supposed to be nice and cozy. And I'm like, I know, little ones, but I unfortunately have bad time management skills. So unfortunately, even though it's bedtime, I'm still up, and it's bedtime for the Moth is knocked out. Like, yeah, no, like he is dead to the world. Can I get away with lifting him up? Technically speaking, will he stay where I put him? He's a cat. 50-50. I haven't woken him up yet, and I already feel bad. Gord, do not. Yeah, you're good. Where did my little frog go? I had a little frog plushie that was on my desk. It's probably somewhere on my desk. God damn. These cats. You have no idea the level of adorable that they are. Pulled the old switcheroo, but with an entire cat. Gord, I do not have time to play. He's like, oh. He's like, but you won't go to bed. I'm like, Mom, I won't go to bed. How can we go to bed if you're not going to bed? It's like totally bad. There we go. Okay.
Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time.
What are you?
I am... I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this?
I was about to ask you, so you weren't born like this?
I have been like this since I was created. And yet, I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment.
Well, I hear tomorrow's a great place. Everything gets done in tomorrow.
Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer.
Can I just say, I love this guy's voice. Whoever's
In
voicing
accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
It's all too straight for me. Weeball, I will accept you. Interesting.
You have made a very wise decision. Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. Presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location.
Wait, you can do that?
Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name?
I'm Zorwing.
Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete.
What is your mission exactly?
I need to recover my body. Retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential.
Right.
The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion.
All right. They live. Tap the Fab Vision. Oh my god. Tap the Fab Vision to enter the build prime ice mode? What? Blueprints interesting with prime ice or prime construct. The affected item will be marked red.
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units.
Okay.
Prime ice unit count has been updated.
Prime Fab Vision, ice mode, build prime ice.
You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Interesting.
I'll keep this close.
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice.
Maybe we can use pyro?
That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
Sure. Basic heat source. Interesting. But it's ice. Ice and whatever 40% is. The prime ice generates an easy warming climate. Within range of the heat source, you will no longer need to draw energy from the eye of Gracie to keep warm. The flame can follow you around within a certain area. However, do know that once you stray too far from the pedestal, the flame will return automatically to its base. Cube.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
A reward on the road.
Curious or incurious? I just want to see if I can melt them completely. Now here's a question. Do you think that they're shrinking or are they just going down? Also, how far can we get away from it and still keep the heat source, you know?
down the road.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, so a good ways away. Yeah.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Maybe when you get your body back.
Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together.
Indeed.
But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
Sure. When you're about low temperature, the eye of Gracie will expend energy to keep your body warm. Increasing the eye of Gracie's energy will withhold the cold.
Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves.
Oh, it's one of those kind of things.
Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison.
Oh my god, Moth. You sweet, infuriating creature. He's just like, I just want to snuggle. And I'm like, I understand that. It's like, why are you waking up? It's like, cat, I'm not intentionally trying to wake you up. You are just being the sweetest snuggle, but I cannot climb that. Okay.
Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Does that mean someone else is there besides Pi?
Affirmative.
Huh?
However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low.
Oh.
Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Well, let's head inside and take it from there. Yeesh. Filled with snow. Paimon.
Paimon!
Oh. Oh, chill. That was an angry look. Like Chillamane. Paimon's clearly tucked out of the gold. She looks ready to kill. Oh. Jester? Right,
Who are you?
we don't know.
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Yeah, cat.
Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Another Conrian. You know, because of the diamond eye.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you.
Indeed.
It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
Minnow. Cease your nonsense, child. No. No. Oh, God.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
I have a rough idea. He's probably some big shot who works for the Tsaritsa.
Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
I'll boil some water. Hi.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling all right?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. So she had to lie down and sleep it off. Wait, where did the Jester go?
The Jester. That was the Jester?
Yep, the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
We spoke briefly, but he didn't reveal his identity.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing.
Fair enough.
Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
I found this in the ice cave.
It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing!
It occurs
A
he's...
self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still.
I'm sure.
Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
The Eye of Gracie helped me find you. I made it safely out of that cave.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister. Anyway, back to the jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the jester.
So he knows you. Is that why he was here? He came looking for you?
Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Oh dear, you have been asleep for quite a while.
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
I see what you mean. We'll remember to thank him next time we see him.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much.
Aww.
Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The jester mentioned that this snowstorm being the work of a monster is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnograd, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Or maybe we could take care of the monster ourselves?
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another, more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot. If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small town up ahead. which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
I do suppose.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that!
Well, are you sure you're up to this? I don't want you to push yourself.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before? Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape. Sure, she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Fair enough. We'll stay the night in town, then we'll take it from there.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish.
Right.
Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
Okay. I've been calling him the Eye of Gracie.
I'll keep this close.
Always good to double check your... Always good to double check.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
You're gonna call a train. Call the train. When standing next to a railway track, you can pull up the Eye of Gracie's hut and call a train to your location at any time. Cat, yet. Equip from the inventory. You have no idea the absolutely minuscule space that I'm working with here. Tiny. Oh dear. Check it. Choo-choo. I imagine people are going to be really
Heading
surprised.
north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Impromptu flight mode. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, impromptu flight mode. We're falling off a cliff.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Hi, you okay?
Yeah. Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are.
We need to find a way to update your databanks. Shame about the train, though.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated.
Yeah, because the Territza's had most of her harbingers, her Fortuity, for years now.
Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route.
It wasn't what you called comfortable, though.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Alright, little guy. What? What is that? Is that like is this like the origin of the blizzard, or is this like something completely different? Fluffahog. Hi, little guy. Unfortunately, your defense mechanism is curl up. Now you're a pocket pet. Well, the world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Amazing. I had wanted to fight this so I could get these, and I was like, okay, I'll just sneak into Snezhnaya. It'll be easy peasy, no problem. It was not easy peasy. It was not no problem, and I've been stuck there for days. For days. Resting with cryo.
Cryostorm!
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Pretty down, and that's always in there. So it might just be like an Aurora situation.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
I have stolen.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
They look stranded as well. Yeah, I see a character. I did see a dog, too.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part, but the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
I really don't know what Project Stuja is.
Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy.
Oh.
Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand.
Wow.
So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
Ah.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate! It's robbery is what it is!
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy Crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You... All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our Crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining Crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor.
Oh.
What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together, all right?
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by.
Seems there's nothing we can do. So where do we go from here?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
Are you sure? Oh, that's really kind of you.
Thank you so much. This is an enormous help.
All right, then. This way.
Oh?
Is this really necessary?
Well, bursting the elemental crit, right? It seems fine. Adios.
All geared up.
Chimeric Winged Lion. Mortal Construct. What is this? Even farther in. So we were following this train track, which, as you can see, does not connect to anything, and there's a blizzard going on. And this is the border town of Stresmer. I'm so sorry. I won't try that again. We'll get our daily commissions later, see if we can... Yeah, I've been doing some wishing. Right. Give me a moment. Party. Oh, this is a beautiful background. Terrain.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort.
That is amazing. I'm just like, wow. Oh my gosh. That was good.
So cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Nice to meet you, Miss Orling.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
I don't think that's what he meant, Paimon. Is there a doctor in Stresmorazak?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves.
Is there any possibility of getting the train station running again?
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid.
Actually, I have my own train.
What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landed on the ice?
Yeah.
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
I'd really like to go to Snezhnograd and find a doctor.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnograd after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomeros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Okay.
Huh? Wait. A rabbit stole the crystal?
Paimon.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They'd prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
Suspect in mind?
Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really? Paimon never would have guessed.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh? You're coming with?
Solving the energy crisis will help get the station running again. Then we can go to Snezdigrad.
Huh. Oh. Okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get ready.
You stay here and rest, Pai. We don't want your condition getting any worse.
Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh my god, he's got the wild husky eyes.
Oh, a doggy. Oh, angry doggy. Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out.
Fine by me.
Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tugarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Every pet owner's biggest concern.
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try turkey.
Immediate, what are you eating? As, oh my gosh. I've had that exact concern and thought so many times. So many times.
Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Also, just a little polite thing. Don't feed a random stranger's dog. We got racing, drive the train through the wind and snow. Obtain the power of cryo. The Polestar Ballet. And general history of Snezhnaya series. The land of surging shadows. Huh. Wait, no, I don't remember what I was waiting. Oh, we're in Snezhnaya. Make a wish. Fingers. And that's what it's That's like objectively speaking. I'm getting good pulls. There's that crown of insight. Just not the pulls I want. I have 13. And then battle pass. I'm so close to level 20. I can do 2 ley lines. That would be perfect. Okay. They have such comfortable spaces. But they instead choose to fall asleep right in front of my keyboard. Sometimes on my keyboard. Give me a moment, guys. matter how sweet and adorable you are, you too are in the way. Do not. Okay. I got my desk back. At the very least, temporarily. Hold on, wait. Empire in the Silent Lands. You put Paimon in a safe spot for the time being, and to go investigate with Ailish. Honestly, I don't want to go to bed yet. If you wish solution in the crash, you need to get train station operating again. No.
Wait.
They're like, dog! Dog are running around. And I'm just like, ugh, what can you do about it? Why is it not causing trouble like this?
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
It's been a while since we had a sneaky. I actually like stealth games. I would love to follow through. I'm not sure how I feel about sneaking with other people, but I know that I like sneaking around. The fact that it keeps showing these eyes, but then I turn and there's like nobody to see. Yes, yes, game, I...
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives.
If they did, there'd be no loophole for him to exploit.
Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the crystal.
How do we do that?
Tugarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Everyone's like, dog. Three main places. This one probably makes the most sense where it's being taken to sell. somewhere. Dog sniffing around in the snow. They're literal children.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal. Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Alright. With the investigation complete, you secretly notify the Fatui and recover some of the missing crystal. Tellingly, the entrance to the tunnel is right at Shishkin's residence. Now it's time to confront him.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure is Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
This got everybody's attention.
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. Look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
He's like, how do I turn this my favor?
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
The jig's up. Time to come clean.
I owe you all an apology.
Oh, you're so...
I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry.
Sorry doesn't...
This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I will never repeat.
A one-time mistake that's been lasting months?
We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them. Oh, I felt so afraid. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the Fatui have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill.
I don't believe it.
I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past. I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only 1 shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnograd.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business. Just you wait.
Jeez. And everyone's like, well, we got screwed. So you've been investigating this for a while, huh?
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need Crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too. I will report this incident to Snezhnograd. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials or... Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Oh my god. Gord has wandered back over in front of my keyboard. He's like, ah yes, you seem to have misplaced me. I will fix that. And then he just returns. What the hell's my mouse? There it is. Thanks for me too, Alicia.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too? Who knows?
Why is this freaking you out? Why did that freak you out? Just right over there. Yeah. I have a bottle of chocolate milk. And I was just shaking it very slightly. Like, I didn't want to, like, stir up bubbles, so I was just, like, swirling it. And he just freaked the hell out. Maximum what the hell.
Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. Thanks. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Chocolate milk is the best. You know, you might think that with all of this snow here, I'd be thinking, hot cocoa. But I don't like warm drinks. And unfortunately, hot cocoa is a warm drink.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am, it's me, Alosha.
Alosha? Alosha who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sretomoros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us.
Aww.
Sit down. Come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Aww.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
I'm guessing it went bad.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
After a long chat, Alicia tidies up the old lady's room before leaving.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
How do you know her?
I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown.
Ah.
Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there.
Oh.
Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her.
Aww.
The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Stratomoros still in its heyday.
Oh.
That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow.
No kidding. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked.
It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side.
Oh?
You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life.
Crazy.
She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet.
Aww.
Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Luscious. Luscious, delicious. Sorry, my mistake. Cryolicious. Yes, so cute. Dog. Oh, there it is. I was like, I hear another one over here. I was not paying attention. What bird type do I have?
we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance.
Sure, but enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Quite a bit of a long story. Cat.
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them.
Oh my god, cat.
So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet.
I've been meaning to ask, what exactly is Teresa trying to achieve?
Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnograd Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving in to political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnograd Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Sounds par for the course for the Fatui.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sratomiro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I'm reminded of something the Fatui officer mentioned. The Rakat?
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnograd, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
They sound a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can tell.
I suppose.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
It's less about the money and more about the adventure itself.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnograd? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... No way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
Of course, I know this won't be easy, so I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants.
Oh.
Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnograd. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
The one that's been summoning blizzards?
Yeah, so you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms.
I think we've been pointed in a direction by the Jester.
It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnograd. I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
That's fine. Getting Paimon treated is more urgent now, and if it comes to it, then I'll just have to go to her.
Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate.
I'm more concerned about the paperwork I need to drive the train.
As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnograd in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
One rest later. Just need one more.
answer from this world?
After explaining the situation to the visitors, they readily agree to help. Soon, the derailed train is back on tracks.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated, so as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sratomaros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Yeah. Oh god, cat. In case you're wondering, the random jump is cat. I love my cats. Your train. Now this train belongs entirely to you. Should you feel fatigued while exploring Snezhnaya, you can return to the train anytime for rest. On the train, you can set a destination for any location on the Snezhnaya railway map that you have already unlocked. When exploring Snezhnaya, you can return to your train anytime for a rest. Solid ice. I was like, what? Why? I was like, why do I have? I mean, the train's already here. Not sure how the Fatus helped us, but alright. We got a train. Snezhnograd, the Snezhnayan Central Station, the largest station in the nation. After after exiting the station and passing the inspections of the Snezhnaya Royal Railroad Transit's Bureau staff, you then ride the elevator to the heart of Snezhnograd. Let's go. There's a couple other towns nearby. Svetlo Devoka. The Svetlo Devoka Station. Devoka Station. Built in the shadow of Snezhnaya's frozen peaks, many workers are here to mine prime ice in the town, but who live in Snezhnograd will board this train and commute between two locations. Rovaka Zora. Once a temporary station on the verge of being abandoned, at some unknown point it was given the name Rovaka Zora in the present age, when Snezhnayan's desire to develop the tundra wanes. It's quite romantic indeed that someone desires to maintain a temporary station in this precarious state. And Morsebook. Station by the coast where fishing is the livelihood of the people. The local fisherfolk will often compare their catches from each outing with the most immersive catch, earning one another's respect. Outside of this, would there be any way to impress these brave warriors who battle the waves themselves? Perhaps being a Fatui Harbinger might serve as a suitable shortcut. I was gonna say, is this a boy?
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied.
Tartar
Let's
sauce.
give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Over to you.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Think of it as a kind of autopilot system.
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Awesome.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, definitely looked out there.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive, talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
And, well, away we go.
Huh? What's going on?
Curiouser?
Oh, no.
Curiouser. Time and space being warped? He seems our little mint friend, I've forgotten his name. I'm calling him Mint. Our little mint friend, our little mint hunter friend, seems to have at least an idea of what this is all about.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
I'm alright. Are you okay, Pi?
Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water. It's horrible.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
I don't see it anywhere.
Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit.
Well, that was the goal anyway.
Come on, let's explore.
Look at these Fatui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Ready to drop blood.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Music's popping. Curiouser and curiouser. Wow.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Over? Over, not under. Over and under.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
I was gonna say, that's just making the fights too easy. Luckily, the trains are... This place is hauntingly beautiful. The music's eerie. So, gray goggles.
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler.
There's specialist equipment for this? How do you have that at the ready?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress.
Oh, please tell me.
Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Hyperborea? Oh. Yo. New outfit unlocked? And we get a gun. We get a gun. Yo. Like a 10 out of 10 outfit.
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
We've got a gun. Down. Let's see. Hold. That's it. And draining mode. Switch and draining mode. Plus, the shift is slide. No matter what. Reloads to R. Classic shooter view based on original basic controls. So switch is rolling up or down. We got a gun. I'm sorry, this is just like the best thing ever. Oh, we only have so much ammo. Y'all just watch my six.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
Oh.
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your ammunition at various supply points. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Yeah, I got this. No worries.
It's over.
Reload!
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault function.
Let's go. Press E. Use weapon skills.
Switch mode. Charge. Back in business. Need a refill. Need a refill.
Sigil that hovers in midair, the freeze mark. Aim and fire at the sigil. You will be able to use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly around the Shadow Realm.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope. Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Fall back.
Ammo. I get the impression that that's the max.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Absolute insanity. I love it.
How do we get over there now?
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
Solution. Gun. Not the solution. How exactly?
Need a refill.
Oh, see, probably. Place is beautiful in a way.
Nice.
Were there supposed to be enemies? Oh.
Close it! It's over.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Defenses have been breached. Taking cover. Over. I'm hit. Where's the...
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Fascinating.
Try this!
Fall back.
Demolition time!
Where's the...
Back in business.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Give me a moment to... Oh god. Oh, we're drifting.
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Back in business.
This is so cool. And I do love seeing Aether. Like, Aether's outfits, like, his are cool too. And blue is the better color. Nah, I'm fine with the gun. Interesting. Missing sun wheel.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Ooh, oh my god, this is cute.
Nice.
Oh. 2050. Not what I wanted.
Need a refill. Try this.
Come on! We're almost there! Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
Yeah.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Yep. Just go.
Looks like I was right.
Jesus. I'm very curious. People who get trapped in here, when they finally do return, like, you know, by random chance after they've delved into the deeps and then reappeared, you know, do they, like, reappear basically at the same time and place they left?
I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
Mm-hmm. While we were there, you mentioned Hyperborea?
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saving us again, Eye of Grey.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding, far beyond my expectations. As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this, but we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
So, the gun can be upgraded?
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Will you be okay, Pi?
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there.
I loved
Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
Yeah. We're somewhere.
It's so quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Hey, Cryolicious. Licious. Wow. Bird. Hoot.
Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, perimeterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Znaya Adventure Journal. Znaya Adventure Journal is now unlocked. You can view your ongoing and available quests in Znaya. This is also where you can collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon quests and World quests. Interesting. The experiences of your Znaya Adventure Journal here, you can find the meeting points that you've discovered while exploring Znaya. Additionally, you can also do in this section special recruitment projects that can be done this week. Panorama Historia, Znaya Adventure Journal has lookup temperatures in current area. So no sheer cold, slow sheer cold, normal sheer cold, fast sheer cold, if I had to guess. Crippling gun. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. A launching platform, storage device. Store items and pick up items others have. Oh, is this for like multiplayer? Ambient icon text. Help others in their explorations or provide suggestions. Bard. I see that. I'm sorry, are these like visible?
Is this an answer from this world?
To everyone? The godforsaken Frostlands. Chill, aid, and bloom into the Frostlands. Recommended quests? Act 2. We are doing Act 1, so... Gunfire in the Silentland. Great deeds in the tundra. An arc that used to be a soul. World. Quest to Archon quest. Oh my god, there's someone here. Deck. Too high up or something. Cracking a couple boxes. Well. Yeah, the cat can jump down. No problem.
A reward on the road.
Whoops, no longer gold here. Let me scratch your chin. Prrr. What? Excuse you? How dare you?
A reward on the road.
You know, I completely forgot that I had that selected, and I was genuinely just gonna fight the bear. Another train? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What's the hurry?
Don't go. Hello. Like an actual other train. Okay, so we're in a different room. Oh my god.
What's the hurry?
Hi? Smells exactly. Comes time to hit. Dictionary. I think I get my garbage. Standard entry customer must judge individually and asking him. I mean, I've got it. I'll be sure to remember that, man. Okay. I'm suspicious for now. Are you on duty? I was on assignment somewhere, but I'm not doing danger. It's suspicious, then let me know and I'll handle it. Whoop. Whoop. No, you're waiting for your runner? Me wags his tail. Great enthusiasm, enjoy it. Looks a little silly, but seems to really like you. Oh, maybe let's be first. Oh god, I'm being stolen. Goodbye. I mean, objectively speaking, that is where I want to go. But like,
Cool it.
oh.
How fortunate.
I, the best bartender, will make drinks for my friends. Oh my god, we have a crafting station. Enter the shooting range. Sorry, I have to check it out at least a little bit. Enter the shooting range.
Now these will come in handy. could be worth holding on to.
Okay. Well, apparently the answer was escape. Not leave the game, but just exit the shooting room. Nothing else here right now. We put something here after we collect some keepsakes from Snezhnaya. Interesting. Good for Electro. Let's continue onward. What did that say? I just instantly pressed it. Pale Crown Palace, a stop at which no one arrives, a snow-covered grave. The Tsar buried beneath the soil here 500 years ago, and his body transformed into the Tsar's white birch, continuing to protect all who dwell in Snezhnaya to this day. Activate navigation fob. Okay. Why are we here? Sometime to train around. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. When you're right beside the door should take priority. Got 2 guns, but we have space for a 3rd. Space for some knickknacks if we ever find any. And just a place to chill. Huh. Somehow everyone looks awkward.
We really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
Oh, I love heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
The pylon thing is adorable. First person.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
Crazy, crazy. People must be so confused when a train pulls up, but it's not any train they've ever seen before. Here we are. Oh, this place. I love train stations. I don't get to be in them very often, but on the occasions I have, they are so cool. Every
Here we
once
are.
in a while.
Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarni.
I thought it was a child.
Where was I just now?
Oh.
Look! Look! They have really funny-looking heads!
Paimon.
And those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But it looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No wonder! We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
Why do they have crystal tails?
You've heard about it too? You're not wrong about that.
Surely not. That can't be possible. It's happening again.
Huh. We entered through the exit and then it took off without anybody else. I do feel kind of bad.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
There's one more statue. I do vaguely wonder. Shadow Realm Analyzer. Curiouser and curiouser. Yes, yes. I do wonder. Like, I've always wondered. Do, like... 20 for the first bit. Okay. But like, can they tell that we're interacting with their statues? Do they feel anything at all? Huh. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Snezhnograd is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here, too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier Restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Cats?
Yep. No way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
What happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry. You'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters.
Crazy.
The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnograd Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
Maybe later. Not right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy in Snezhnograd, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe we can look into the historical reasons later.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Her brain's finally starting to work. Well, let's get inside before it explodes.
Podvorier Restaurant is right this way.
Alright. We have our destination. Catherine. Now, welcome to Snezhnograd, the Adventure Guild's at your service. Whether you're seeking adventure, hunting for treasure, or tracking down a nemesis to hone your skills, the guild is ready to help. Oh, the Adventure Guild does have a certain feel, no matter where you are. But there are differences here and there. As you've seen, the land of Snezhnaya is vast and the weather and terrain challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in a commission. That is where the Prime-Ice Communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commissions directly from the field instead of trekking all the way back to us. As for your remuneration, well, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will also arrange to have it sent to you through various means. By various means, you mean... Please don't worry about it. The Adventurers Guild will ensure that you continue to reap the rewards of every adventure and commission you take on. Whether you're in the hot and passionate Natlan or ice-cold Snezhnaya, the guild will always be behind our adventurers. Enjoy your adventures, Zorwing. Ad Astra Abyssos. Wondrous Ice construct gifted to you by Catherine appears to be based off blueprint for ice in the province. Yet to become popular and common in Snezhnaya with a construct, you can get in touch with the Adventurers Guild. I don't like the people talking in my ear. These are really questions.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
Hey, Catherine. Great to see you here. I am Catherine, searching the Adventure Guild. Adventure Guild's headquarters. If you got any problems, Catherine's Catherine. Anywho. Is that this guy? Yeah, that's our destination. And as much as I would love...
This place is as noisy as
Anywho, we'll continue our exploration of Snezhnaya another time. Hold on, I'm curious.
Oh, that wind of spring. It's calling to me.
News every Snezhnayan citizen cares about.
I want to get the picturesque spot. A lot of people rubbing their heads. Something going around? Oh, wow. A beautiful picture. I'm very curious at what's with the crystal bits.
Get the temperature wrong, then the details suffer. Get the
Boss, ley line. Anywho, well, we're in Snezhnaya proper instead of just the outskirts. So, let's make a wish. Okay, I'll try to use some live, use a link to drop it here. An enemy. Obtain a frag crystal. Clear a large shadow realm. And just complete various shadows. Install an accessory. right? Literally nothing this time. Oof. Anywho, one day we'll get on that, I'm sure. 16 days. 14, so yeah, just over 2 weeks. Oof. This is the first time I missed a week. Genuinely, it is. I'm actively upset with myself. Yeah, I missed 3 days. I didn't even think about this. Oh. What? Why is it trying to get my attention? Oh, right. Me being blind as hell. Oh. It saw us. It realized that we were looking at it. Anyway, with that, my darlings, I will catch you next time. Bye.